everyone, welcome back. Today Janine and I have an exciting video. We have a Target Halloween haul.
Target recently released Halloween online, their Halloween decor, like online sale only. At least there's no Halloween in store where we're living here in New Jersey, and they probably won't have it until like late September.
Yeah, so we couldn't wait.
No.
When we saw that the Halloween dropped online, we purchased a thing or two. It's got a really fun neon, almost retro look to it.
Yeah, a lot of the pieces reminded us a lot of like what we love to collect, a lot of like 90s Halloween.
And if you guys are new to the channel, we are Shiny Bright Doggo, and we are primarily just vintage collectors. And we love vintage holiday. We collect vintage Christmas and vintage Halloween, of course. I'd say what, through the 40s?
All the way up until the 90s.
Yeah, and this stuff is really exciting. It reminds us a lot, like Janine said, of our own collection. So enough talking, I think. We're going to dive in. I don't even remember. We ordered this a few weeks ago.
We have one box here.
And we also have this box. Oh my gosh, we're just going to get this guy out, right? He's been going off. I don't even know what it is.
Get all this out of there.
Oh, wow.
Is that what it is?
It's the one you really wanted, too. Can we get it to stop? Oh my gosh. It has an on and off button. Thank goodness. This has been going off in the box for like the past few days. Every time you like walk by it. So let's show it, I guess. The first thing that I'm dying to see is maybe the coolest thing.
This is so exciting. If you are a kid of the 90s, you remember the clear plastic phones. Like, we'll put a picture here of what we're talking about. Those clear plastic phones, I wanted one as a kid. I had no one to call with it, but I wanted one. And this is called Retro Telephone, and it is so retro. I love the clear plastic. The exposed wires and everything inside is so cool. And I love the color scheme.
What a great idea. And I guess if you like pick up the phone, it plays some noise and some really fun sounds.
Hello, my dear.
Oh, wow.
This was $15, and I think that's a pretty good price. It is so cool.
The paint job on the top of the skull isn't the greatest, but it was only $15, so I'm not going to complain too much about that. Another thing to note is it does seem a little scuffed up on the plastic casing, and that could be because we ordered it online and it was rattling around in the box. So it might not be like that if you could purchase it in store on the shelves, but just something to note if you are planning on buying this online. Next up, we have this. It's called a Reaper doorbell. Another thing that was $15.
And behold the magic of Halloween treats!
It says lights up, makes eerie sound, and moving mouth.
Ah, the living have arrived. Press the button to awaken the candy spirits. And behold the magic of Halloween treats!
The great thing to note here is that you can turn it on and you can stop it immediately if it's like because these are very loud this year. I feel like it's a little bit louder than maybe they've been before. I don't know. Maybe I'm just thinking about the 90s ones. Those can be pretty loud too. But wow, the color on this, I love the color scheme they're going for this year. Yeah, and I love the way that the eyes light up. It gives it a really cool effect. And I think like it's got a lot of detail to it. It's got a nice mold, you know, there's lots of detail. And it's a really fun piece. It's going to be really fun to display this year. If you're not new to our channel, you know that Janine and I love blow molds. Yes. Vintage blow molds. We collect vintage blow molds. We have a huge vintage Halloween blow mold collection. And a lot of the retailers are coming out with blow molds, reproductions, new molds. And usually we pass on them because they don't quite look the same as like the vintage ones from the 70s. But when I saw this bat, I thought it was really different, really cute actually. And I wanted to see it in person. And I think it's really cool because it moves. It's like an animatronic. So his little wings move. How cute is that? It's not quite a blow mold though, right?
Not quite. When I saw this on the website, I thought this was all plastic. I didn't realize his wings actually have a like plasticky material to it.
Yeah.
So this is called the LED sound activated moving wings bat.
Oh, it's sound activated. Okay, let's see. You can put it... There we go.
Oh, he also just moves without noise? He's cute. It says lights up, wings move, and makes creepy sounds. Indoor use only and takes 3 AA batteries.
Looks like there are 3 modes on the bottom. There's an on, which makes it move and do sound. There's just this little like no sound icon, and that just has it move without the sound, and then obviously off. It's nice that you can use it without having any sound for any people who are sensitive to sound, or you just want it kind of like ambient in the background, not making too much noise.
And this guy was $25, which I think, considering that he moves and lights up, is a pretty good deal.
Yeah, I agree.
We have a box within a box.
Yeah, I don't remember what's in here, so let's see what's in this mystery box.
It's nicely wrapped with like honeycomb packaging. Oh, I remember what this is. This is pretty cool. I forgot about this. Look at this, guys.
Awesome.
It doesn't have a tag, but it is like a glittery
it's a glitter lamp
on a skull. It's so 90s.
Cool. I love the skull mold that they used on the bottom. I think that is awesome. It has great detail. The color, again, sound like a broken record here. I love the color that they used for this skull. Reminds me of all of like the AJ Renzi skull buckets from the 80s.
This is plastic. It's all plastic. It takes a few AA batteries. It's quite heavy actually. But I agree with Janine. Like the bottom half of it, I love. It's got that really fun 80s look to it.
This is going to fit right into the collection perfectly, and I think it's going to look great.
So the tag for this one is on the bottom. It is called the Skella Lava Lamp, and it is $20, which, again, don't think it's too bad.
No,
it's quite a big piece too, so very nice. Very retro. I think everything we picked out thus far is like very 80s and 90s inspired, which is so fun. And it's really nice. You'll see Michael's and a lot of other stores are also doing the same very colorful retro 80s and 90s Halloween stuff. So we can definitely appreciate that.
Big flat package. The last package, right?
It is the last one. And I didn't think it was going to be this big when I ordered it online. I didn't look at the dimensions. This is huge.
Very big.
All right, let's pull it out. Whoa, this is big, Janine. This is really big. This is really cool.
Wow. Oh my goodness. Whoa. Let me go get a tape measure.
I'm honestly like so impressed by this.
I'm impressed that this didn't break in the mail.
Yeah, I'm surprised. This was just shipped in a flat box, no bubble or protective material around it. It's about 29 inches long by 20 inches wide. That is quite large. And if you guys are familiar with vintage holiday, this should look familiar or should sort of like remind you of a few different things, I think. Like when I saw this online, Jane, I immediately thought of the Bisol die cut from like the 70s.
Yeah.
So
it's, I guess it's more like a vacuum form piece.
Yeah, definitely.
Which is really cool and something I haven't seen like made recently. And this is only $10. And it is called Hanging Sign, I guess. That's what it says back here. It's so big. It's such like a big statement piece to put on your wall or your door or something. I think for $10 is really great. And it is a lot bigger than what we thought it was going to be.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be about half the size. And there are a few different, like I think there's a pumpkin that they made this year too, Target. So these are really fun. This might actually be my favorite. It's super vintage looking. Like, this could be something that came from like the 80s. Because the vacuum formed plastic signs were big in like the 80s and the 90s. So this is really cool.
There are also a ton of other products at Target. These are just the few that we picked up online because we're a little afraid that they might not be in store. But we're definitely going to be checking out our local Targets and seeing when they put out all of their Halloween stuff and seeing what else they have, because this line is really amazing.
If you guys are also out and about, let us know when and if you see any Halloween at your Target. Ours is like notoriously late for stocking the shelves for Halloween, so I'm glad we grabbed these. I think they're really cool, and we hope you guys enjoyed seeing what we picked up, and hopefully there's more to come this year. We're definitely going to be bringing you guys along as we search the retail stores for vintage and retro inspired Halloween decor. I'm really excited about this piece. Like, actually, this is maybe my favorite piece. It exceeded my expectation from seeing it online. So, what was your favorite piece, Janine?
My favorite piece is definitely this phone. It's so silly. It's so fun. It's everything I love about Halloween. So, I definitely like this piece.
If you guys are new to our channel, thanks for joining us today. Make sure to follow us. We post all vintage and retro Halloween. We go out to the thrift stores looking for the real vintage pieces. We decorate in it. It's a really fun time, and we hope you follow us in our thrifting and retro Halloween adventures. Thank you guys so much for joining us.
See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.